This is me giving you permission to hold tight to the summer days and what we have left of the season. I know that we're often so excited for what's next, but this afternoon we're just going to enjoy a cozy summer day. I'm starting out my afternoon making myself an Açaí Bowl for lunch. I buy pure unsweetened acai in the freezer section of my grocery store, and then I love to doctor it up. I often blend it with spinach, almond milk, and some protein powder. Today I'm just mixing in the protein powder. I'm feeling lazy for added protein to make this a more complete meal. And then I love to top it with tons of fresh fruits. I did banana, blueberries, and strawberries, but you could use whatever fruits you enjoy eating. And then I love to add just a little bit of crunchy granola. I don't go overboard with this, but just a little bit makes the texture so delicious. And then I'm adding some wheat germ for added plant protein and fiber. And then I'm also going to doctor it up with some other things like hemp seed, chia seed, raw coconut flakes. I will leave the full recipe that I did today down in the description below. I've been enjoying this so much. It's like a sweet treat, but it packs a big punch of protein, fiber-rich foods, and a huge blend of antioxidants and micronutrients. So I always feel really good. I feel full. I love to add raw honey. I have a sweet neighbor who keeps bees, and they brought over some raw honey the other day, so drizzling that on top is also delicious, and it's so good for your immune system to consume local honey. And I'm just going to enjoy that, and then we will move on. So before we move on, I kindly wanted to thank Ritual for sponsoring this portion of today's video. I'm not quite sure why it's taken me so long to get in the habit of taking a multivitamin every single day, but ever since I've switched to Ritual's Essentials for Women 18 Plus multivitamin, I love taking it. I take it every single morning, usually when I'm here in the bathroom getting ready. I just leave it in my drawer so I don't forget. And there are many benefits to taking this multivitamin. It's clinically backed, it's clean, and there are quality ingredients that really help women 18 to 49 fill any of those nutrient gaps we may get in our diet. Ritual multivitamins are traceable, meaning they share where all the ingredients are coming from and why they're there. And I think that's so important as women. We should know what we're putting in our bodies because not all ingredients are created equal. They're also delayed release capsules, so it's very gentle on your stomach. You can take it with or without food. I usually take this first thing in the morning. Like I said, when I'm getting ready here in my bathroom, I take 2 of my Essential for Women daily vitamins, and I don't have any issues with stomach upset. I also love that there's essence of mint in every single capsule, so you never get those yucky aftertastes when you're taking your vitamins. They're easy to go down and they leave your mouth feeling fresh. The best part is they are subscription based, so you never run out. Your Ritual multivitamin will come to your door every single month. If you'd like to get 25% off of your first Ritual order, you can use the link down in my description below. That will take you to the Ritual website and again, give you that 25% off. And thanks again, Ritual, for sponsoring today's video. So I'm between gardens right now that we've moved. I no longer have a cut flower garden, but I have so many sweet friends who do. And on this particular day, I have a friend who had texted me and said, hey, if you want to cut any flowers, feel free to come on over and help yourself. And so, of course, I took her up on that and just thoroughly enjoyed walking through her garden. It is so beautiful. I cut myself lots of zinnias and daisies and cosmos and sunflowers, and just truly, again, enjoying these final days of summer and being able to do this and enjoying the warmer weather. I'm just trying to soak it all in, because it really is about the little things in life and not all the big stuff. Sometimes you just need to cut yourself some flowers, even some weeds, and make yourself an arrangement that brings color and life to your home and just brings a smile to your face. So I was very grateful to be able to do this today. Back to school season is always a really busy time for our family, and so I love to utilize Crockpot meals this time of year. Love the Crockpot, and I love to just have dinner going, have it ready on a busy weeknight. It's just the best feeling. So I'm starting here. I'm making a Tuscan chicken with orzo. It is delicious. I started with 3 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. I cut them into bite-sized pieces and placed them on the bottom of the crock pot. And then I'm just seasoning the chicken with salt, pepper, and garlic powder. And then I'm adding about a cup or so of sun-dried tomatoes. These are the julienne cut tomatoes right from the jar. I try to leave out the oil, but if a little gets in, no big deal. And this adds so much good flavor. I'm also adding a half a cup of low sodium chicken broth to my crock pot. And I'm gonna set my crock pot on low for about 2 hours and let that chicken cook. The kids and I have come up with a bucket list of items and things we want to do before school starts. And so we have been working on that pretty diligently, whether it's going to the pool, extra hours, playing with water balloons. We did a fire the night before last and made s'mores, going to the movies, going to the county fair. Like, we have a whole list of things we're trying to tackle and get done. So I'm trying not to spend endless hours unpacking and cleaning, trying to just enjoy the final days of summer with them home. But with that being said, you know, when you have something that's brand new and you don't want it to get dirty, but that's not real life, right? My kids live here, I have a dog, we live out in the country and we don't have grass yet. So there is plenty of mud and plenty of messes to be cleaned up every day. So I'm just gonna take some time, maybe an hour or so, and really focus my attention on getting my main areas clean and tidy, and that way we can enjoy our summer evening. I purchased this candle the other day. I saw it in the aisle at the grocery store and I smelt it and I just could not resist. It's actually a Yankee candle, which I don't think I've bought in a very long time, but the scent I believe is coconut and iris, and oh my word, does it smell just so clean. It has just the most subtle hint of floral, but not overpowering, and I love anything coconut. So I've been loving this for the late summer days. Funny enough, when you move into a brand new, beautiful home, the laundry comes with you. Who would have thought? I thought maybe, you know, the laundry would magically do itself here, but not the case. I still have tons and tons of laundry to do, which has been so fun in this new laundry space. I've really been enjoying it. On this particular afternoon, I had washed all my bedding, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get my bed made, get it feeling fresh and clean. There's seriously no better feeling in the evening when you go to crawl into bed knowing you washed your sheets and you actually made the bed, right? That is such a good feeling. I will also say I am planning on shopping for a new bed because we want to upgrade to a king. So I'm really looking forward to that, and maybe shopping some new bedding and some window treatments and really get this space decorated and feeling like home. Right now it kind of feels a little bare, but I'm just trying to enjoy the simplicity of it and the ease of cleaning while it's so empty. I will say though, our windowsills, we designed them to look kind of like an old farmhouse, and they're very deep, so I have to dust them quite often. They're already getting pretty dusty. But here in the bathroom, I'm just going through really quick. I like to wipe down my vanity area once a day with my Norwex cloths. I've been loving my Norwex recently since we've moved into the new house. It's just so easy. It's chemical free. You don't have to use any product. You're able to clean mirrors and glass and windows and stainless steel and your porcelain sinks without the fuss of carrying around a million different cleaning products, and it leaves this perfect streak-free shine. So love to run through that once a day and just get the bathroom looking and feeling fresh. So I sort of already alluded to this, but I don't like to spend all day, every day cleaning. And, I never have. I really like to implement routines with, quick tidies, whether that's 30 minutes a day or 15 minutes twice a day. I try to just find pockets and just clean what I can in those time frames. I find that I'm so much more productive that way. But since moving into the new house, we don't have grass yet since this is a new build. It gets so muddy. You guys, it has been a muddy mess. So one big part of my daily quick clean is running through the house with my Tynaco, which I'm so thankful for because it simultaneously vacuums and mops, gets rid of all the muddy paw prints for me, and it really helps me to stay on top of my floors. But this room is still empty, as you can see. I have been doing some shopping for it. I'm really excited. Hopefully I'll have a video on that living room space really soon. And now that all my housework is pretty much done, I can play a little bit. And I was so excited to bring the flowers inside. I had them sitting in a bucket of water. And I just have several different vessels here. I've got some ironstone pitchers. I've got a little mason jar. And I am no expert. I'm no pro at this by any means, and I really did grab a pretty random assortment of flowers, but I love that look in the summer months. And so I'm just kind of playing around with flowers with different heights and variations and textures, and try to kind of mix them up and blend them well to have fresh arrangements around my home. So I'm going to put one by my nightstand, I'm going to put one by the entry, and then have one here sitting on the dining table. And nothing brings life to a space like some fresh cut flowers. So whether you have a friend with a flower garden like I do, or you need to go head to the grocery store or Trader Joe's soon, pick up yourself some flowers because you really do deserve it. And at this point, it's been about 2 hours and the chicken is done cooking for our dinner. So I'm adding a half a cup of heavy cream. Yum, don't skip this, trust me. And then I'm adding a cup of orzo pasta uncooked. So I'm gonna add the heavy cream, the pasta, I'm gonna stir that up, and then I'm gonna put the lid back on and continue cooking on low for about 30 minutes, and then it'll be ready to serve. And after 30 minutes, it should look something like this. Our pasta is cooked. So again, I'm gonna mix it up, and then I'm going to add just a couple of things before serving, starting with some Parmesan cheese. Freshly grated is the best, but I didn't have any on hand. I added about a cup of Parmesan and about, I don't know, I'd say 2 cups of spinach, and we're gonna let that wilt down, melt. I did add just a splash more of heavy cream because it was feeling a little bit dry. So I'm gonna mix that up, and that is it. You guys, my kids love this recipe. They gobble it up. Caleb and I love it. You just serve it up in a bowl. You could serve it with a salad or some toasty bread. And then I'm also going to top it with just a little more Parmesan, and dinner is served. And this is sort of the last tidy of the day, kind of shutting down the kitchen, getting the dishes done, just wiping the table off after a lovely meal. We are in a really busy season of life, and so any opportunity we can have sitting down together as a family is a beautiful thing. The kids actually went outside to go play catch with their dad, so I have a moment of peace and quiet, and I'm gonna finish up here. But I just want to encourage you, if you feel discouraged in your homemaking, if you feel overwhelmed, if you feel like the joy is missing, the first thing I want you to do is stop comparing. Stop scrolling, stop watching, even if you have to stop watching this video. Stop, go back to your own space where there is quiet, there is peace, and focus on what God has in front of you today. Maybe it's tackling dishes or laundry or something really mundane that feels really insignificant, but it's not. Every little thing we do as homemakers matters and provides so much value to ourselves and our families. And I want you to know that it may not always be acknowledged what you do in the home. It doesn't go unnoticed. So if you need to find that joy again, whether it's going back to your own space, staying in your own lane, or maybe it's getting inspired by others, watching YouTube videos like this one, whatever it may look like, get yourself inspired, get yourself in a place where you feel at peace, maybe put on a comfort show or a podcast and just get it done, because I promise you'll feel the weight of the world lift your shoulders just by doing some simple cleaning tasks. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. I know it was kind of short and sweet, but this is what my summer day looked like and often does when I'm not with the kids. I'm usually running around the house getting things done. Let me know again down in the comments if you try out the recipes. I have been loving both of the ones I made today. I've been eating them on the regular, and I'm gonna finish off my cleaning for the day with a final sweep of the upstairs area, which I don't think I've shown yet. It's pretty bare bones still, just like a lot of the house. I do have a cozy little reading nook in that corner. I can't wait to kind of figure out exactly what I'm gonna do with this space, but for now it's been serving us really well as a play space for the kids. They have been loving it and loving the carpet, and not gonna lie, it's been kind of satisfying having carpet lines again. But finishing off with watering my flowers as the sun goes down and ending the day outside. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. Like I said, subscribe if you're new here today. I would love to have you. Lots of homemaking and home inspiration content to come, and I will see you guys really, really soon in my next video. Bye, friends.